Assalamu alaikum dear students, I am Saima, your English teacher, and today we are going to talk about adverbs. Let's first of all understand what an adverb is. An adverb is a word that adds meaning or gives some information about a verb, an adjective or another adverb. Let's understand through examples. Neha sings beautifully. Sarah is very beautiful. The tortoise walks quite slowly. In the first example, sings is a verb and beautifully is an adverb. The word beautifully modifies the verb sings. Next we have Sarah is very beautiful. Here beautiful is an adjective and very shows how beautiful Sarah is. In the third example, we are saying the tortoise walks quite slowly. Here slowly is an adverb and quiet is another adverb. So from these examples, we come to know that the adverbs beautifully, very and quiet modifies the words sings, beautiful and slowly. Therefore, these adverbs add meaning and give information about all these. Now let's move on to types of adverbs. We have 5 main types of adverbs, and they are adverbs of manner, adverbs of place, adverbs of time, adverbs of frequency and adverbs of degree. Let's understand these adverbs one by one. Okay children, so let's understand the first type, adverbs of manner. Adverb of manner tells us how an action takes place. It shows us the manner of performance, how the action is being performed. For example, Lata sings melodiously. The question here comes is, how does Lata sing? And the answer is melodiously. So melodiously shows the manner of singing. Next we have Saima writes beautifully, and the question is, how does Saima write? And the answer is beautifully. Saima writes beautifully. So in these examples, melodiously and beautifully show the manner of action of singing and writing. Adverbs of manner, they usually, not always, but usually they end up with ly at end. For example, slowly, quickly, cunningly, happily and so on. The next adverb we have is adverbs of place. Adverbs of place show the location of an action, where the action is happening. For example, God is everywhere. Okay, it answers the question, where is God? Answer is everywhere. Next we have children were going out. Question is, where were the children going? And the answer is children were going out. So in these examples, everywhere and out, they are the adverbs of place and show location. Some examples of adverbs of place are here, there, far, near, outside, inside, everywhere, somewhere and so on. Okay dear students, now we have the third type, that's adverbs of time. Adverbs of time answer the question when. They tell us about the time of an action, when an action has happened. For example, I will finish my work tomorrow. Here the question is, when will you finish your work? I will finish my work tomorrow. This tomorrow tells you about the time of an action. Then we have the show must begin now. When must the show begin? It must begin now. So in above examples, tomorrow and now, they show the time of an action of finishing the work or the beginning of a show. So these adverbs of time tell us about the timing of an action, when they happened or when they are going to happen. Some more examples of adverbs of time we have are today, yesterday, now, then, soon, and so on. Now we have adverbs of frequency. Adverbs of frequency give us information about how often something happens or how many times an action happens. For example, if I ask you a question, how often do you visit your grandparents? You will say once in a month, occasionally, daily, sometimes. Okay, so likewise we have one more example here. We go to school daily. The question is, how often do we go to school? We go to school daily. So here the adverb daily talks about the frequency. It shows the frequency that we go to school daily. Then we have one more example. I sometimes write poems. The question will be like this. How often do you write poems? How many times do you write poems? And the answer is sometimes. Sometimes tells us the frequency. Some other examples of adverbs of frequency are frequently, usually, always, often, so, never, and so on. Now the last type we have is adverbs of degree. Adverbs of degree tell us how much something is or to what extent something occurs. For example, the cup is nearly full. The question is, how full is the cup? It is nearly full. So the word, the adverb nearly, it tells you the extent, it tells you the degree, how full the cup is. The cup is nearly full. One more example we have is, the task is almost done. How much is the task accomplished? How much is it done? The answer is almost. So in these examples, nearly and almost tell us about the extent or the degree of something happening. Some more examples of adverbs of degrees are very, a lot, deeply, few, a few, and so on. So dear children, today in this module we have learned what adverbs are and what are the kinds of adverbs. In next module we shall be learning about the position or placement of adverbs. Thank you for watching.